Hello there, my name is Davis and welcome back to the Real Valladolid Career Mode Series episode 37, I want to say. We'll go with that one, but kicking things off straight away here, a game away to Real Betis, hoping to continue our decent form from last episode. And we kick things off straight away, nice little breakaway down the right hand side with Renier, and he bangs that right into the top bins. A lovely finish across the keeper, nice way to get us started. Considering a very good episode last time out in terms of our results. We managed to get our first silverware of the season, winning the Supercopa, beating Atletico Madrid there, as well as beating Atletico Madrid in the league to bring us back into the title race. As we go into our second goal of the game, we win the ball very high and able to break away. Get a little bit lucky through Almada, but nothing lucky about that finish. Lovely little finesse effort across the keeper into the bottom right hand corner. It takes us 2-0 on the 63rd minute of the match. 25 minutes left of the game. We should be more than comfortable. Lovely finish. Seeing it there again. A couple of different angles. He's done a decent job. Thiago Almada coming in. Very nippy, very quick. And it's been a nice little rotation between him, Orellana and James Rodriguez in terms of when they have been making their appearances. And last couple of minutes of the game, break down the right hand side through Takafusi Kubo, crosses it back across, and that man there, our top goal scorer, Renier, is there for the tap in. So a very good way to start the episode. A nice 3-0 way against a decent Real Betis team who are usually in and around the top half of the table. Always a tricky game, but nice to get us rolling again. 3-0 and a clean sheet, and that takes us nicely into the deadline day window for January. I know I had a lot of money to play with, and I wasn't planning on making any transfers, but as soon as we lost Ampadu, a spot opened up for potentially an upgrade in the team. I was iffing and ahhing with a couple of centre-backs like Joe Gomez and Alessio Romagnoli, but I eventually decided on this lad here, Dennis Zakaria. He's more or less the similar player to Ampadu, except he's much higher rated, and we could get him for more or less a little bit more than what we sold Ampadu for. Eventually coming to an agreement. I was trying to whittle them down. They wanted 54 million. They went away and thought about it, and eventually they wouldn't budge on their price. So I think it was 14 million more than what we sold Ampadu for. But for an 86 rated player who becomes straight into the team, I'm very happy to have him in for the last part of the season. A very powerful midfielder, centre-back, can play both, so decent with his feet. And he will be making he will be the first choice centre-back for now, replacing a long-time favourite of mine in, what's his name, in Diego Carlos, that we signed from Sevilla. 84 rated he was, but coming in now at 86 rated Zakaria is a very big very big buy, and that was that for the January transfer window. A couple of goings out, just the one coming in, and Zakaria, you can play central midfielder if Kimmich or Nkunku do decide to get injured, so hopefully he can do well for us in the last few months of the season. And following the end of the transfer window, we do go into a should be relatively easy game against Alaves, I think it is. Home this time, back in front of our home fans after a relatively successful winter break. It was just the one game we lost, first round of the Copa del Rey, which unfortunately we don't manage to go through in. We got a tricky tie against Valencia away from home, which we did end up losing. I think we might have simulated it and we lost 2-0, I want to say. So it was unfortunate to get knocked out of that, but it does mean we can focus on our league form now, with that going out the window as we go into our first goal of the game. A nice little move from Renier sets Jonathan David away, and a first time finish across the keeper sets us up nicely going into the second half. That one right on the stroke of half time, 44 minutes gone. Renier sending our defender for an absolute hot dog and making him fall over, and that's a very, very tidy finish from Jonathan David, who he's not having to do it all himself this season. Renier's back a little bit. He's back right up in the top end of the scoring charts, and together they are doing very, very well. And come to the 70th minute, Renier once again involved in the build-up. Jonathan David gets through on goal. Should be an easy finish, but the keeper makes a decent save, and Joshua Kimmich there to keep to sweep up the goal, and a nice little goal for him, our centre of the defensive midfield. It just shows the kind of fluidity that we do play in the side, with our holding midfielder able to get forward, get into the opposition box and clean up goals like that. And that was that. That's how the game ended. Last little throw in, 92nd minute. They win the ball back, and the referee blows for full time. A 2-0 victory back at home. And it takes us very, very nicely into our more or less season-defining tie away to Atletico Madrid. Currently, 1 point behind them in the league, and a chance to finally leapfrog them into first place. Alternatively, if we lose this, they go back 4 points ahead of us, which we absolutely crush in, considering we made that gap up last episode after beating them. I think it was 2-0 at home, so a big victory there last time out. Means we are banging with an opportunity to go top of the table and continue our unbeaten run in the league. We're the only team unbeaten so far. It was between us or Madrid up until last episode, and we prevailed there. But hopefully we can settle the score and send us on our way. So this is how we line up going into the game against Atletico Madrid. Full strength side with the inclusion of Almada starting again at left attacking mid. He's done fantastic for the last couple of games, so he retains his space. Our new signing, Dennis Zakaria from Mönchengladbach. I finally came to the decision on him over the others because, unlike the Kimmich buy, which I felt was a little bit unrealistic, buying from the German champions and currently in the Champions League and whatnot, obviously it'd be taking a little bit of a step down coming to us. But Zakaria was one of the potentials that weren't part of a top team. They were at Mönchengladbach, who were a decent team nonetheless, but they were currently sitting 10th in the Bundesliga, nor in any of the European Cups. And he was more or less the perfect option for me. The other options were Joe Gomez, currently at Arsenal, who I think they were 3rd or 4th in the Prem, battling her out up there, and still in with a shout in Europe in the Europa League, like us. And Romagnoli, who, although lower down than us for Valencia in the league, still in with a shout of a European run with them, I think in the Champions League as well. And I can't imagine Valencia would have wanted to sell their best centre back to a league rival halfway through the season. So yeah, I decided on Zakaria being the most feasible transfer, and he ended up being one of the cheaper options as well, considering. So very happy with that. Unfortunately, it does mean Diego Carlos drops to the bench, but it's fantastic backup to have if we do need to make any changes. Upamecano does get a little bit tired sometimes with 63 stamina, but I mean, just look at them physicals on Zakaria. Nearly everything is green except for the things you'd have on little nippy attackers, like the agility balance, attacking position. Other than that, it is all almost perfect. The skill attributes aren't as great in terms of passing and that, but as a centre back that we'll use him as mostly, that is more than good enough for me. The actual things we need him to be good at, he's fantastic at. So him and Upamecano should have a very, very good partnership for the rest of the season. And looking at the rest of the team, we've come a long, long way going into the last half of our final season. We've got a 90 rated player, one of the world's best in Kimmich. We have an 89 Renier who's grown. He's grown so much since we first picked him. I think he was like 72, 73 when we first brought him in from Real Madrid. So at 89 rated now just shows how good he's been. David Neres, new signing, 87. Almada, absolutely fantastic player. He's our lowest rated in the side currently, alongside Oriana when he starts. James Rodriguez has dropped to an 82, but look at them skill attributes, still absolutely top class. It's just the speed that lets him down, really. Centre back partnership, unbelievable. Fullbacks, I couldn't speak highly enough of Max Aarons, and Theo Hernandez has done fantastic since coming in this season. And Kanku, unbelievable buy for the last season and a half. Very, very happy bringing him in terms of a box-to-box midfielder. He's been really, really good. But enough from me, enough rambling. Let's settle this potential title decider, and hopefully get the win. Hopefully our main man up top can continue his run of form, Renier. He's been fantastic for this season in the league. I think he's topped he's surpassed his goal scoring tally from last season in the league anyway, and he's become easily the club's top goal scorer. I think he was too short at the end of last season, and with I think 18 in the league already this season, he's well past that. So we've been able to check that off our challenge tick list come the end of the season. But there's one thing we're yet to check off, and that is winning the league. Something hopefully a win today would allow us to tick that off. And potentially an early chance here. David Neres, big touch. Tiggsy past him. And he's missed that from there. No. Oh, David, you gotta be finishing that. The goal is wide open, and he's not even put it close to going in. Very, very early chance. 6 minutes gone. We get a very fortunate breakaway, and he's not able to put her away. First chance for them. That man Goretzka always causes me problems. He finds loads of space in our box once again, and thankfully his shot ricochets off the post and out. We get away with that one there, and can't afford to allow that much time for Goretzka in the box. But a chance maybe for Renier. He's absolutely clattered by don't even know who that is. Don't think it's Jimenez. Matias Oliveira. Don't know if he's real. Don't know if he's a real player, but he's put Renier on the deck there, and a potential chance for us. 30 minutes gone. Don't have the best of free kick takers. I think James Rodriguez is our best free kick taker, and he's obviously not on the field. So up steps Nkunku. Gonna need something special to beat Jan Oblak. That could be it, but on target, but not enough power. Oblak's able to look like stroll over and just flick out the air. Good ball, good touch by Renier. Oh, he's got to be doing better there, one-on-one with the keeper. The touch was fantastic. Sells Oliveira, I think, but puts it straight at Jan Oblak, more or less. And we got to settle for a corner. It's a good header, goes near post. But Upamecano unable to put it on target. And that is that for half time. The very tentative half. They've only had the one chance of note. We've had two very, very good chances. Could easily be 2-0 up. But that one there, David Neres putting it well wide. Leon Goretzka here, smashing the post. I think he scored one similar to that against us last time out. So pretty fortunate to get away with that. And that's our free kick. I don't know if we'll get time to see Renier's attempt on goal. As he should have really tested the keeper a little bit more than that. An opportunity there from them. Forgot about that one. Edouard tested Bustos. Very good save from him. Gets down low to his left. And this is our opportunity here. You'd think Renier would be finishing this 9 times out of 10. But just kind of slices the shot. Rushes it a little bit. And All Black is able to palmer away. But an even half so far. Chances both sides, and hopefully we can turn those chances into goals or something. Oh, chance to nick it there, and we have nicked it. We've set Jonathan David through. Oh, he just gets a toe onto it with a sliding tackle. Ball is still alive though. Joshua Kimmich comes to blows with the fellow German Goretzka. They managed to get her away for now. Nice football. Renier's through on goal, and that's it. That's what we wanted. 1-on-1 with the keeper, near post, just slides it past All Black. And that is a very, very, very good goal. Well worked, lovely touch. Takes it past Manolas, I think I want to say. Maybe. But that is a finish in half. Just chips it lightly over his hand. The outstretched palm of All Black. And 70th minute, we go 1-0 up in this tie. Oh, that's a great ball. Max Aaron's has been on, gone up the other end of the pitch. Upamecano gets the header down, but that's unbelievable double save from Bustos. That is title-defining goalkeeping heroics there. And time for a change, I think. Just 80 minutes gone. Game's been so tight I forgot to make some changes. David Neres looking absolutely knackered. Will make way for Oriana. Kubo as well for Almada. Just to keep that threat up top. That pace threat. We'll even swap out Nkunku, swap Zakaria and Diego Carlos. And hopefully he can do a job as a holding midfielder where he prefers to play more or less. Just to see out this game. Kubo's made the break down this right hand side. There's no one with him yet though. That's great feat. He's got away from Oliver Ass. Oh, I thought he could have found Jonathan David there, but snuffed out. Ball is still alive. Lovely turn. The shot was on. Well defended by Manolas, as you'd expect. And Thomas Lamar up against Upamecano here. Upamecano chaperones him very, very well, shows him out. And the last change for them, interesting one from Simeone. I know he's a defensive coach and all that, but brings on Sayonpu for Koulibaly when they need a goal. Last 2 minutes of the match. Do not fold now. Do not bottle it, Macaulay. And we don't. We managed to get the way through it. We've got the win. 1-0 at the Wanda Metropolitano, I think. It was at the old stadium. But we get the 3 points. We jump. We leapfrog over Atletico Madrid into the top of the table with, I think, 4 months left. But we retain our unbeaten start in the league, and now we are in the driving seat. So that massive victory over Atletico takes us into a couple of potentially easy games for us. a doubleheader against Club Brugge in the Europa League round of 32. We played these last year in the round of 32, and we won quite easily in the end. So I'll probably end up simming those, assuming the first leg goes right. Obviously, if we lose, then I might have to play the second home leg. Mashed in between, that is a Celta Vigo home match, one that we should be winning really. And same for the Malaga match. I'm thinking I'm going to sim all them. Which should be relatively easy. Obviously, simulations don't always go to plan. And then a couple of tricky games against Valencia and Athletic Bilbao away is probably where we'll end it. Maybe even on the Valencia game, probably give some extended highlights on them. So hopefully we can get the job done with the simulations. Full strength side for the first leg against Club Brugge. I think I'm going to make the one change in James Rodriguez over Almada, and I think that's where we'll leave it for now. That should be more than enough to overcome Club Brugge at home, away from home. Pretty confident that we can take them on. They've lost a couple of their last games, to be fair, against Atletico and Dortmund. I think by the looks of that, they must have been in the Champions League and they've dropped down into the Europa League. Probably winning their league, something along those lines. And there we are, a 4-0 victory, resounding victory in the end. Goals from Max Aarons, Upamecano, Neres, and the computer's favourite, Christopher Nkunku, sees us through very nicely. That should be more than enough to get a victory in the whole tie. Really, I can't see them overturning us in the next the return leg, so we should be able to play a slightly weaker side. Proud of you, Jonathan David. You've been banging form for us for the last 2 years, and we can go nicely into the match against Celta Vigo. Team are going to probably be a little bit, man, they're not too bad. I was expecting them to be more tired. I'll be making the change Diego Carlos for Upamecano because he does look tired. Renier for Bratberg maybe, just to give Renier that little bit of energy. And Oriana start there, and that should be more than enough to see off Celta Vigo, I hope, especially at home anyway. I think it's at home anyway. Is this one at home or Malaga? Yeah, this one's at home. We should be seeing off Celta Vigo quite easily. I think if Nkunku gets a goal in this one, I think that's like 4 or 5 simulations in a row that he's managed to get a goal. And there it is, the token Nkunku goal on the simulation of 2 holding midfielders, Kimmich and Nkunku on the goals on the score sheet, and we narrowly overcome a 2-1 victory against Celta Vigo. Takes us into the third game of simulations. Oriana making his voice heard. Potentially wants to start a little bit more games, but he just unfortunately has to share time with the players around him. I will be giving him a game. I mean, he started last game out, so I don't know what he's complaining about. I'll be giving him a start here again. Renier, James Rodriguez, Gallardo can get a start, a rare start. Let's have a look. Keep Kimmich on, he's our ever-present player on the team. Obviously we sold Tavares in the transfer window, so he's no longer available for us. And Zakaria can make way for, where's he gone? Costa. And I think we'll go with that. Zakaria not in the travelling team, and that should be more than capable of not losing more than 4-0 against Club Brugge. Obviously, it'd be nice to get a win. Should be getting a win at home with this kind of team. We don't get the win, but a very, very exciting first 5 minutes. Both goals, one after another, sees us go through in the end on aggregate, a 1-1 draw. I'm happy with that. It does end our winning run, to be fair, but it's nothing to worry about really with a rotated team. We'll make our training decisions. Check our prize money, probably $500,000 for getting through. Wonder if they've made the draw yet for who we play next. We get a nice tie against Rome. A nice little trip to Rome after the Valencia game, so that'll be next episode, I imagine, for that. And we go into our final simulation. Malaga at home. We'll have plenty of changes, full strength side for this. James Rodriguez for Neres, Almada on for Oriana, and Kanku in for Gallardo, Upamecano and Zakaria back in, and Luis Hernandez at left back. And I'm very happy with that. And hopefully this will be a resounding victory over the team. Probably, I think they might be actually dead last. They were last time I checked, anyway. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong team. Yeah, there we are. 1 point all season, 1 draw, 23 losses. And how much do we want to put on me dropping points here and allowing Atletico Madrid back into the title race? Thankfully we don't. And Kanku on the score sheet again. You love to see it. Renier with 2, and Theo Hernandez getting a goal, but also injuring himself, which is not what I wanted to see, to be honest. Hopefully it's not too serious, because we sold our only cover. He's out for 4 months. A broken tailbone. Oh, you were having a laugh. That could be a potential issue. Something we'll have to deal with going into the end of the season. Last game of the episode, home to Valencia. Hopefully we should be able to overcome this, get a bit of revenge after they knocked us out first round of the Copa del Rey. That one we did end up simming though, so we're actually playing this one. Want to keep our run in the league going. We're yet to lose in the league, just the 2 draws so far, and a draw not last time out, the game before against Club Brugge. So we've drawn a few matches this season, as well as the 1 loss, I think. So it's been a very, very good season so far in terms of not losing. And hopefully we can continue it today. A couple of changes I saw. Bratberg wanted to start. Felt in good form, so he starts over Jonathan David. And Appa makes his first start of the end of the season, really, which he will feature because of the injured Theo Hernandez. Good ball in, not fully cleared, and he looked like he was offside, I'll be honest, and that's not a good start. Mauro Icardi gets the opening goal for Valencia. It was actually very, very well worked. We should have done better with the clearance. There's a poor header out from Zakaria, I think, or maybe, I think Zakaria. And Upamecano just a little bit deeper than everyone else, playing Icardi on side, and Icardi's not going to finish, not going to miss that, player of his quality, and we go 1-0 down, 20 minutes gone. Good ball, Bradberg in behind. Can he take it to the byline, get it across? It's an unbelievable tackle. He's given us a penalty. I don't believe that. That was an outstanding tackle from Denayer, I think. Looks like Denayer anyway. But I would be absolutely fuming. Gets the ball, gets the man. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that tackle in my eyes. And Jonathan David not on the field to take our penalty this time. So Renier is going to step up. Going to go for the left. And keeper goes the wrong way, and we're back in the game. Very, very fortunate, I'll be honest, because I think the referee has made a little bit of a mistake with that penalty shout. Good ball, Bradberg finds Renier inside. Find David Neres on that left foot, strikes it, he's missed it again. Oh, David Neres, you are testing my patience, man. He's missed an easy opportunity again. He missed one against Atletico Madrid, which thankfully didn't end up costing us because we got the 1-0 win. But it's the second time now in 2 games that I've played in terms of, he hasn't scored on the simulations either. But after a strong start to the season, David Neres is starting to miss a couple of opportunities that maybe he should at least be hitting the target on. It's a poor pass, can potentially give them one more chance over the first half. Cardi's found space in between, forced to go backwards and out wide though. Finds a nice little ball inside to Leon Bailey, who scored a screamer against us last time we played these in the game. Nice ball inside, but weak shot. And the keeper will hold on to that for half time. And, or not. Surely we're not going to get one more opportunity. No, that was that. And 5 minutes added on to the end of that first half. And we go into the break even. Very, very fortunate to be even at the break. We haven't really had any chances, to be honest, except for that Neres one. And we've been saved more or less by the referee being very lenient with his penalties. Chance Oriana can run, and he can run. He's very fast. The fullbacks let him go past him. But the fullback is pacey, as you can see. Pull it back. Bradberg, edge of the box. That's what we wanted. Found the spare man. It was a 4-on-4 more or less. And it's a very good finish from Bradberg on his first touch. Very, very calm. Side foots it across the keeper. And Romagnoli can't get a toe to it, thankfully. And we take control of this match. Well headed out. Falls to Jason on the edge of the box though. Dances through the defence and comes back to him, and we get away with that one massively. Lovely little run from him. Does all the hard work. Gives a little 1-2 back off Kessie, I think. And I thought the Neres miss was bad. That is even worse. Thankfully, it's still at 2-1 to us. Ball cross, that's good. There's no one in the box. Renier's arriving late. And I think that's it. Didn't have time to make the changes. Ball didn't go out of play. But we managed to survive with a 2-1 victory. So, a couple of very, very close games this episode. A 1-0 win over Atletico Madrid sees us into the top of the league, and thankfully with another close margin win here, we stay at the top of the league. And that is where we end it for this episode. A nice European tie away to Roma, I think the first game is. Home to Roma, first game, awaits us in the next episode. That is that. If you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment saying well done wherever. whatever you want to do. If you haven't enjoyed it, leave a thumbs down, tell me I can do better in the comments. If you want to subscribe, stay up to date with anything else I put on the channel, including the Valladolid series. Coming to the end of it now, so you can stay up to date with that. And that is that. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Davis. Good night.